What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another One Punch Man World video. Alright guys, we're going to be talking about something that's very important. If you've been playing since day 1, you have now officially hit day 3, which is a big deal. So we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about the brand new banner that's been announced, the first limited banner we're getting, and the character that's coming with it. And we're also going to be talking about the SSR impressions that we're going to get and which one to choose from. Now, let's talk about the impressions real quick. And while we're doing that, I'm going to quickly just go into the One Punch Man World Twitter so you guys can kind of see who's on their way. So it might be a big surprise to some of you guys. Some of you guys might have expected this already, which is good. But we have the first limited banner coming very shortly. So let's go One Punch Man World Twitter. And I'm just going to show you guys real quick who the announced unit is. And that is right here. Okay. So, a lot of you guys have been waiting for this. So, Terrible Tornado Tatsumaki is indeed going to be coming as the first limited hero. Now, in terms of when she's coming, we don't know. There isn't an actual date set for it right now, but it's good to know that at least we are going to be expecting her. And I know a lot of you guys have been saving up or wanting to get her. So, here's how it's going to work for limited banners, okay? So just so you guys are aware, limited banners use a different token altogether. So you know when you go to the banner here, and you guys have these tickets right here, these normal tickets. Well, the limited banner has a special ticket that you have to purchase. Now, you can get these purchasable tickets from various different places in the city, like the arcade or the movie theater, or of course, when they come out, you'll have to buy them. Another way in the beta you were able to buy them was with your silver. So hopefully they'll still continue that, but I'm not 100% sure if that's going to be exactly the same way or not. As you know, they've changed a few things, so we have to make sure we understand that things may also change in global compared to how beta is. So I don't want to say exactly that it's going to be the same or not, but I'm hopeful that they will maintain that level of, you know, fan service or community service by allowing us to use our world silver to get ourselves some of these coins rather than the hard ways, which is money or any other method they've decided to choose in this game. So again, I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work for tokens, guys. I don't want to speak on this behalf, but hopefully it's a good way. All right, so that's number one. So Tatsumaki is coming. For those who are debating on getting her or not, I don't know her skills yet. I don't know if she's any good because she's brand new. We never had a chance to see her. So that's something that you're gonna have to give us time as content creators to figure out when she drops. Hopefully I get her because I'm free to play, and then I'll be able to give you guys a full breakdown of the character. And if I can't do a full breakdown of the character because I lack the character themselves, I'll find somebody who has it and I'll actually test them out and let you know my thoughts on it. Okay, so there you guys go. First big set of news is right there. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is this whole 7-day endeavor of getting yourself your free SSR. I'm going to probably make a guide on every single one of these things that you need to get and how to get them. I think a lot of people are confused and stuck on some of this, so I think it's worthwhile going through every single day and then showing you guys how to get it done. Now, I might start this on day 7, or I might even start it earlier and maybe do like a day 1, 2, and 3, etc. Right now we can do day 1 to 3. At least for now, and then maybe I'll do 4, 5, 6, 7 on its own. Let me know if that's something you guys want in the comment section, and I can walk through every single one of these achievements, and we can go through them and hopefully squash any confusion that you guys may have towards getting this, because I think this is going to be one of the most important things to complete, of course, because you get 2 of the best characters in the game, or you get the choice of the 2 best characters, and then of course there's Piri Piri, which you don't want, but I mean some of you guys might like him, but yeah, so maybe I'll do that next, and I think it's important for you guys to understand how to get these done, and you don't want to miss any of these because the rewards themselves are worthwhile having anyways, even if you don't get yourself this SSR, which you should. Getting these little gift boxes along the way are absolutely mandatory, in my opinion, for especially for free to play or any player really. Okay, now 7-day sign-in. We are currently on day 3. If you've been playing since day 1, this is a very important day. I'm going to tap to claim here. We got ourselves our first SSR Choice impression. Impressions are a massive part of the game. They are going to make and break your character for the most part. So I'm going to show you guys how this is done and what you want to choose. I think it's very important that everybody picks the right unit that's best for them, but I'm going to go over each one that we have an option of choosing and then tell you guys my opinion on who you should go for and who I'm personally going to be going for myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the consumable section. You guys can see here it's available for you right here. So introductions, you get 1 quantity of this. I'm going to go ahead and use it. So here are the choices. You have Saitama, okay, you have Piri Piri, you've got Sonic, you've got Silver Fang, Zombie Man, Hellish Blizzard, Genos, and you have Metal Knight. Okay, so everyone essentially that's in the banner. Now, who's the best choice? I'm gonna break this down quickly for you guys. My opinion for this is going to be who your favorite character is. Okay, if you have a favorite character, that is who you're gonna go for. There's no ifs or buts about it. SSR impressions make such a big difference on your character's gameplay and their abilities to be stronger that it'd be silly for you to choose somebody that you're going to expect in the future. So the first thing is, my suggestion is go for the character that you currently have. Okay. If I were to choose between all of them though, and you're like, for example, I want Saitama, I want Zombie Man. Like if you had to choose, right, and you're kind of confused on who you want to go for, I'll be honest with you, the three best ones are going to be Zombie Man's for sure. His impression arm is incredibly strong. His SSR one. So this is the one I'm personally going for. It's right here. So you can see here it does basic composure reduction 70, increases the crit damage of his mountain quake and torrential downpour by 8, which is going to be special. And then all allies gain might until the end of the battle, granting them 40% of Zombie Man's composure reduction stat. This effect is increased by 100% for assault type characters, and when cast, he deals 2,000% of Zombie Man's composure reduction as composure damage to the target. If the target is weak, the assault type character multiplies this by 5. So assault type characters get way more out of this. So it's something that I highly recommend. If you have Zombie Man, this should be your choice. There's no ifs or buts about it. Genos isn't bad either. You guys can see his is right here. So let me go back to the proper Genos. Sorry guys, this one here. Okay, his SSR. So again, basic composure reduction. When amplification is in effect, all skills gain a 6% crit damage boost. When amplification is in effect, all skills gain a 12% damage boost. When amplification is in effect, all gain 18 damage boost. When amplification is in effect, all gain 24 crit damage boost. So this is if you get more versions, or if you keep doing amplification, it keeps ramping up. So it's really good. Again, same thing happens here. 40% of Genos' composure stat, 100% overpower type skills. 2,000 here, right? If the target is weak, overpower, damage increased by 5-fold. So it's the same thing there. It's just this takes a little bit more ramp up in my opinion, where Zombie Man is just a flat amount on his special. So Genos is also a really good choice, like a very good choice. So if you plan to do Genos as your main, this is a really good option for him because of the boost that he gets throughout the entire battle, and it just keeps ramping up. So he's one of the best characters in the game, so it's a very good option. The other two options are going to be Saitama and Speedo Sonic. Metal Knight I haven't used, so I can't talk about him, but Speedo Sonic and Saitama are probably going to be the top 4. So rounding up for between Genos, Metal Knight, Saitama, and Zombie Man, those would be my top 4. Again, Metal Knight I can't speak on. I don't have the character. I've never tested it yet. I know he's a crazy good nuke, so if you have him, I would still go for him. Again, the advice is go for any SSR you own. Get their composure, okay? That's my suggestion. But you have Genos, most likely for free at this point, and you're going to probably debate between Genos or your main character that you use, or unless Genos is your main character. I would go with whatever feels more comfortable and who you use more often. The SSR impressions guys are incredible for any character that's an SSR, and they make a big difference. So for me personally, again, I'm going to go for Zombie Man because currently he's my favorite character to use these things on. So if you guys can see here, I'll go back to my character now, and we're going to go with right here, and we're going to add Zombie Man's impression onto him, and this is going to boost his power quite a bit. So there you guys go, unlocked and ready for action. Okay, so you guys saw no hesitation there for me, right? So again, if Genos is going to be your main, go for Genos. If Saitama is your main, go for Saitama. At the end of the day, the composure stuff is pretty much the same. The only difference is going to be the actual effect itself, right over here, and that's where the difference is. The arm skills are pretty much the same for everybody, I believe, but this here is going to make the difference. And because the arm mountain quake and the torrential downpour is huge for him, this extra damage for crit damage is massive for Zombie Man, especially because he gets a lot of crit bonus when his HP is low. So this is something you want to cast when your HP is low for sure. Alright guys, I hope this video helped out. Again, go for the unit that makes most sense to you, but those 4 specifically, again, don't know Metal Knight, and I no offense to Hellish Blizzard, but she's not as good as the other 4. But again, if she's your main, put it on her. That's what you're going to do, right? And remember, this will not apply to Tatsumaki, who's coming soon. This is only going to apply to the units that are currently in the banner at the moment. Alright guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care. Oh, actually, sorry. One last thing. Forgot to mention Silverfang. Silverfang is also another really good option. You can absolutely put it on him too. So those are the top 5. I forgot about that. My bad. Alright guys, take care.